Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, aming mga kaagapay. Good afternoon, Sir Franco.
Good afternoon, Sir Jamie. Sir Jamie, narinig ba ako? Clear naman?
Ano yan? Hindi, joke lang. Clear ka, clear.
Hindi ko na ako doon makuha, no? Kasi lagi ako, syempre, conscious ako dyan. No? Actually, Sir Jambi, no, magandang hapon. Sir Jambi, magandang hapon sa mga teachers natin ngayon. Okay? Sir Jambi, no, gusto ko lang batiin, by the way, ang mga teachers natin na nakatapos na ng kanilang mga virtual graduations. Madami-dami na po sa kanila ngayon ng mga nakatapos na ng kanilang virtual graduations. Congratulations, teachers. No, you've come full circle into one whole pandemic school year. So malaking bagay po yan at hindi yan basta-basta nagagawa. This is the first time that you have sent graduates in a pandemic school, an entire distance learning school year, Sir Jambi. So ano to, kakaibang graduation. Okay? At the same time, yung mga teachers po natin na naghahanda pa lang, nagpupuyat, Sir Jambi, nakakagrabe yung mga puyat nila. No? Kaya nga dito nga recently, itong sa school, itong bayan ko, sa Ginyangan, no? Nagpadala ako ng mga konting merienda para doon sa mga teachers kasi grabe, hindi na yata natutulog yung mga teachers natin para mairaos ang kanilang mga virtual graduations, ang mga virtual recognitions. Okay, so again, teachers, congratulations. Maraming salamat for all your efforts and for all the things that you always do for your students and for for your schools. No? Malaking bagay po yan. Okay. Sir Jambi, siguro pwede tayo mag-start with a quick shout-out. Naglagay ako ng chat para marker natin kung saan tayo mag-start para hindi tayo nahihirapang
Hindi hanapin pa rin yun.
Pero hindi siya sobrang layo kasi kung hanapin mo yung napakalayo na naman nating Teacher Nadia Di Martino, most of it will be in English. You'll be actually be able to understand. But of course, Teacher Nadia Di Martino, some of them, especially our expressions, will be expressed in Filipino. So those things you might not be able to understand, but the essence of the training or the program, you'll be able to understand, Teacher Nadia. So you can stay. Just don't mind the Filipino colloquial expressions and exchanges here. But for the rest of the parts, you should be able to understand. Especially our speaker will be mostly speaking in English. And Sir Javi, nakita ko na yung dulo natin, yung kung saan ako nag-chat. Okay?
454 was that your printer?
Yeah, no, that's my chat was 511. Please, yeah. I asked them to put their their location para we can shout it. But while you're looking for it, I'll start with Sir Frederick Rick Jan Naparan from the University of Southern Mindanao, Kidapawan City Campus, Sudapin, Kidapawan City, North Cotabato. Okay. Sir Arvin Pagsibigan, wala kaming training today. Nag-rest tayo ng training today, Sir Arvin. But good afternoon for being here. From Bulacan State University, Malolo City, Bulacan. Teacher Rosalind Bantay from Pasay City East High School. And of course, good afternoon to Sir Kevin Tabigne. Teacher Nadia Di Martino. Yes, it will be mostly in English. And of course, to Teacher Gemma Binelada, Laguna State Polytechnic University, Los Baños Campus.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Franco. We also would like to greet Ms. Rosario Torrevillas, all the way from Cuenca, Batangas. Of course, Pastor Manny, blessed afternoon to you as well, watching from Imo City, Cavite. We also would like to greet Miss Amy Paz Obingguar. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello, watching from Biliran Province State University. Good afternoon as well to Miss Jocelyn Tolentino and M.A. Abigan, Miss M.A. Abigan, all the way from IJMC Bacoor, Cavite. Good afternoon to all of you.
Yeah, good afternoon, teachers. Maraming salamat, Sir Jambi. Let's also greet Teacher Jerlyn Espirito from St. Uriel Academy of Taguig City. Food Eaters Lobby, good afternoon. Teacher Gemma Rivera from Marciano del Rosario Memorial National High School, Cabanatuan City. Sir Romel Rosita, always here. Maraming salamat, Sir Romel, for always supporting us. And of course, Teacher Catherine Bernaldez. And let's have also a greeting for Teacher Noe Maradang from Bubong, Lanao del Sur. Do you still remember, Sir Jambi, the Bubong, Lanao del Sur? That's one of our beneficiaries. Yung may mobile app, may mobile program for students. Okay,
the one with the video?
Yes. I think that's from Bubong, Lanao del Sur, yung school na yun. Okay?
Ayan, happy that you're joining us this afternoon. We also would like to greet Mackenzie Rio, watching from Ilocos Sur. Ayan, opposite end of the country naman. Jomar De Vera, Elma Peralta, Angelit Costumbrado, watching, napakalayo nito. Antipolo. Have you been to Antipolo? Ito
Mamaya
sa mga
kapitbahay lang
kapitbahay
natin to.
natin. uh, Hamdi Hussein, greetings from Egypt. Yeah, hello. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Gina Lynn Villar, Emma Belason, watching from Binyan City, Laguna. Mary Jane Gonzalvo, watching from San Juan, Batangas. God bless you too. And of course, we'd like to greet Mr. Joseph Odelon Hermitanio. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone.
Yes, tapos we'll continue our shout-out later issues na medyo madami na yan. Pero again, good afternoon, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. For our international foreign viewers, okay, we have someone from Egypt, India. Good afternoon to all of you as well. Or any time of the day, good morning, good evening to all other our viewers from other parts of the world. So welcome to our stream for today. And we're delighted to bring you this session because this is a session that you actually can't find anywhere else. Okay, I don't think there's a session like this where you can reference the particular tool we're going to talk about today. Although our resource speaker has been very, very active in promoting this tool, but I think this is the first, one of the few times that you can actually going to make it really more public for our teachers to take benefit from. Because Sir Jambi, this is an amazing tool. This is a tool that will solve a lot of people's problem because we have always been asked, okay? Ang tagal na nito. Since nung nag-start pa lang tayo halos ng KTS, isa na sa biggest problem ng mga teachers is that how do I make use of Facebook Messenger because that's the only platform that I can communicate with my students. At for the
Yeah.
longest time, di ba, Sir Jambi? For the longest time, wala tayong sagot. Unfortunately, hindi natin sila masagot. And then came in our resource speaker. We bumped into in a digital space, and there it goes. No, we set up a training a date, and tuloy-tuloy na. So meron na tayo ngayong session on introduction to chatbot. Okay, delivering lessons via Facebook Messenger. Okay, so we're going to elevate. Okay, yung messenger na yan. Okay, so hindi na yan ngayon magiging just yung mga GC. Sir Jambi, gusto ko lang tanungin, with all honesty, ilan ang GC mo ngayon sa Facebook Messenger mo?
Sobrang dami, sobrang dami. Nalilito na ako actually.
Parang dati, yan. Teachers no, also indulge us. Ilagay po natin sa chat box natin ngayon. Estimate gaano kadami ang mga GC nyo ngayon sa inyong Facebook Messenger. At Sir Jambi, actually, dumami lang yan itong pandemic. Kasi ako technically before, siguro mga ano lang ako, siguro 10, 15 GC before the pandemic. Nung pumasok yung pandemic, feeling ko parang nasa 200 na yata yung GC ko ngayon.
Ay, hindi naman ako katulad mo. Grabe naman yung 200.
Ganun na kadami. Like, every time na lang may conversation, GC agad yung ginagawa. So, gagamitin natin yung teachers na will make use of that. Yan.
Actually, Sir Franco, I suppose that is also a testament kasi to, number one, how majority of people is on Facebook. Pangalawa, it's so easy kasi to use. Ang daling gumawa ng GC, ang dali niyang i-manipulate, ang daling sumagot, etc. And I know for a fact that many of our teachers actually used Facebook Messenger as one of their forms of hindi nga lang communication. Pero actual teaching to their students. So, gaya nga ng sinabi mo, bakit hindi natin i-level up? Diba? Ginagamit na rin lang natin. So, instead of thinking of it as just, I don't know, a secondary backup. Ayan. Hopefully, baka ma-convince tayo ngayon ni Sir Carlo na, uy, baka ito na yung maging primary, ninyo, primary way of teaching your students ninyo. Kasi ang brilliant talaga niya. Ini-imagine ko pa lang ang brilliant ng konsepto na gagawin mong flip classroom yung yung iyong Facebook Messenger. So very, very excited for this session this afternoon.
Yes, maraming tama 'to 'no, totoo. Tsaka siguro Sir Jambi 'no, isa sa pinakamagandang bagay na dadalhin nitong session natin ngayon. Although, Sir Jambi 'no, and to our teachers, okay, let me just make a disclaimer 'no, as early as now that, as the title it says 'no, the title says, okay, this is an introduction to chatbot. It means, okay, if we really want to get into chatbot and to use this tool, it will take more than this session, okay? And, our, resource
Correct.
speaker will be more than willing and glad to help you out after this session. So what we're going to do now is to bring it to your attention, to bring it to your awareness para po malaman nyo kung ano itong tool na to at kung interesado tayo, of course, no, atong resource speaker po natin will also be able to help you with that to continue to use and deepen understanding and use of the chatbot for delivering via Facebook Messenger. And siguro, Sir Jambi, ang pinakamagandang dadalhin nito sa atin is that yung accessibility. Hindi na ngayon mamimili ng estudyante, ng school, ng lugar, yung tinatawag nating online distance learning. Kasi dahil pwede mo nang gamitin ngayon si simpleng Facebook Messenger na accessible naman sa maraming pagkakataon at sa maraming lugar, hindi rin ganun kataas ang hinihinging bandwidth nitong tool na to. More students will be able to actually engage in an online distance modality. Okay,
Sa
so ile-level up
Sir
natin yan.
Franco, hindi na mangyayari yung ano, yung sasabihin sa'yo ng student absent siya kasi merong internet connectivity problem, pero online siya sa Facebook.
Yes, kasi dadalhin mo na ngayon dun 'no.
Dahil
Uy,
yung nasa Facebook.
oo, yung tipong, nasa Facebook ka dapat nakita mo yung lesson natin kasi nasa Messenger
Correct.
yung lesson natin, yan. Tama-tama Sir Jambin. So wala ng huli 'no. So yan teachers 'no, yan ang ating, tunguhin. Siyempre Sir Jambin 'no, we're always, in full commitment to our teachers, okay, to offer you these tools, okay. Pero reminder again teachers 'no, this will be again a suggestion. It will at the end of the day, at the end of the session, it will still up to you kung paano, gaano kalalim, gaano kalawak yung gagamitin ang tool na ito. Okay, pero anyway, sir, siguro we can now introduce, okay, our speaker for today, who have, I don't know, have maybe a very deep no understanding of chatbot, and let us let our speaker for today lead us into this discussion. Okay.
Sure, Sir Franco, my pleasure. Our very, very special guest this afternoon, dear teachers, is a graduate of music education, major in voice, in the Conservatory of Music in St. Scholastica's College, Manila. Being a professional musician, he has been active in the music and theater scene for almost 11 years. He has taken lead roles in different operas and musicals, both locally and internationally. As an educator, he has 3 years of experience in classroom teaching, 1 year in a private school and 2 years in a public school, handled school choirs, and competed in the national level. As a chatbot marketer, his stint in chatbot education started in 2020. He has been helping out businesses, including real estate agents, restaurants, and agencies, thrive during the pandemic. He is a chatbot marketing expert and a conversational marketer. Also, he is an in house coach of chatbot marketing professionals, or CHAMP. Now, finding the opportunity to help out teachers using chatbots, he founded Bots in Education. He holds weekly chatbot workshops to help teachers learn how to integrate bots into their teaching practice in order to increase engagement of students. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kaagapay, Mr. Carlo Manyala.
Hello everyone, good afternoon po teachers.
Good afternoon, Sir Carlo.
Hello, good afternoon. Maraming po salamat. Thank you Mr. Franco, Sir Franco and Sir Jambi for this invitation na makapagsalita po be able to speak to all teachers here and share the knowledge of chatbots.
Yan, siguro. Sir, maraming salamat to Sir Carlo. Actually, kami po yung mas magpapasalamat sa inyo. Ngayon pa lang, no, that you're going to help our teachers, our community, understand more about this tool, and therefore, mas matulungan pa sila to use this tool for distance learning. Pero siguro lang, Sir Carlo, no, couple of questions lang, kaya couple of things lang before tayo mag-start siguro, at ibigay namin sa iyo yung floor for your session, okay? Unang-una, um, ano yung pinakamalaking motivation why you got into chatbot, and nung una mo na encounter sa chatbot, what made you buy it as a tool for education perhaps, and also for other purposes?
Actually, it started out with friends, co-teachers, mga dati yung kasama sa faculty who were constantly complaining of a lot of work. I usually message them to hang out, but they just don't have the time. There's a lot of paperwork. There's just too much work for them. Uh, so I was into this chatbot, and I was dealing with businesses, and I thought with the same functions, I think it is possible to use chatbots in education. Then I kind of researched, and it's actually just starting, just applying chatbots in education. So I thought, with the knowledge that I have, can I try this on them? So I have few friends whom I have tried last quarter, and apparently it works for them. And actually, parang ang dating, Carlo, wala na nga kaming ginawa eh. As in, we just gave out the links and that was it. All the work done was at the end of the quarter. But in regular days, I have time with my family and friends.
Yes.
So,
Totoo yan, Sir Carlo. And of course, teachers, no, bukod sa papadaliin ito yung, of course, supposedly, trabaho natin is that makakapag-dedicate pa tayo ng time talaga doon sa mga dapat nating mas ginagawa, like monitoring our students, okay, checking our assessment, etc. na minsan napupunta sa side dahil kailangan natin itong gawin, itong mga paperworks na to, itong mga etc. ng mga na kailangan natin gawin. Okay? So Sir Carlo, bago tayo mag-start siguro, maybe Sir Jambi, meron ka ba bang preliminary question? Okay? Or anything you'd like to ask, okay, to our wala naman?
Wala kasing
Wala pa,
connection
wala.
sa bots. Mamaya ko nilang itatanong.
Yan, okay. Sir Carlo, before tayo magsimula, can you like give us like an overview, what can our teachers expect from your session today, so that they know and we're all on the same page?
okay. Teachers, for this session, you will understand how chatbots can be applied in your profession, how great a tool this is. Just a heads up, regardless how great a tool this is, you will still have to put in the work. Work starts at the beginning, and then as you get along, you get used to the functions, things will be a lot easier, way, way easier for you. So I'm just sharing this knowledge because I believe it really helps. It will really help teachers, professionals, when they apply this in their job.
So thank you, Sir Carlo. And again, we'll give the floor to you now, Sir Carlo. Teachers, okay? Sir Carlo, good luck, and to our teachers, no, enjoy the session. We'll be at the chat, live chat, teachers, and we'll engage you in the chat if you have questions. Let's talk about this and share our insights in the chat. Okay. So thank you, teachers, and again, enjoy the session. Good luck, Sir Carlo.
Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, teachers. I'd like to start off by focusing here on our phone image. Hello, teachers. Thanks for making it today in today's chatbot webinar. Did you know that chatbots can help you big time in your profession? Say, increasing student engagement and basically just learning a new skill. Is that for real? Definitely. I will show you how chatbots can automate some aspects of your job, not only helping you with student engagement, but finding out how much time your chatbot could save you. So again, thank you for making it to this chatbot webinar. My presentation is entitled Chatbots in Education, Level Up Your Style of Education. So your key takeaways for today would be, what are chatbots? Where can I apply chatbots? And what can chatbots do for me in my teaching profession? Okay, so what are chatbots? Okay. Here in the screen, you have two pictures again of the phone. These are samples of the chatbots I've done. You see here, tailored bots real estate demo. When I was giving out a demo for one of my real estate clients before, so I did this, I showed this to them. This is what chatbots can do in your real estate. And on the other hand here, we have, this is a web view in Bots in Education in my program, wherein I teach VIP members of the program how to protect their flows from people outside their class list. So these are a few of the many programs. No? So what are chatbots? Ano ba itong mga chatbots na to? Also known as conversational agents, chatbot is a program that can simulate a conversation with users through omni-channel applications. So basically, it all started at around 2014, 2015, ganyan. The first of its kind was actually yung mga nasa, those when you call up the banks, when you call up, can you, yung mga extension number, when they ask, dial 0 for customer service, or you may dial the extension number. This one creates a conversation in a way, it's a question and answer. Technically, chatbot in the digital world now is an enhanced question and answer program. So if you have a question, the chatbot will answer you. And if you have another question, for whatever question, the chatbot will answer you. Now, it is not only limited to that, because as you can see here, I wrote conversations with users through omni-channel applications. Omni-channel in the business side is more like you can use different modes, different channels, meaning email, you can use SMS, and messenger platforms. So it is not only limited to messenger. Other chatbots, they have they can stand alone, meaning they do not depend on any other platform. But for today, this chatbot is dependent on Facebook. That's why our chatbots will be inside Facebook Messenger. Okay? Disclaimer, the downside of chatbot, pag down ng Facebook, down ang chatbot natin. That's the sad story there. Pag okay ang Facebook, tapos nag-upgrade yung developer ng platform, you'll feel some lull moments in the chatbot. Minsan nag-hang, minsan ano. But generally, it is working. It is in good condition. So as an educator, as a teacher, you cannot solely depend on one tool. Dapat it is already built in sa atin that we are madiskarte. We have ways, we always find ways for our students to learn. And for today, ito nga, chatbots. Okay? All right. Okay, what are some uses of chatbots? I'll just go general first. Here we have e-commerce, real estate, and agencies. These are actually 6. So the first 3 is e-commerce, real estate, financial advisors, and agencies. For e-commerce, this is yung mga nagbebenta, mga physical products. Aside from selling of individual products, recruitment that can lead to webinars has never been easy. If you have any idea about MLMs, mga networking, ganyan, these people, during the old days, they go one-on-one. They talk to you for 30, 40 minutes, persuading you to get to their product, to avail their product. Now, with chatbots, once na bigyan lang sila ng link or sila yung lumapit sa page mo, you can mafa-funnel na sila in a way, ito bang taong to? Is this person qualified to be part of the webinar? Does he or she really have what it takes to sell? Or is this person just wanting to buy? So this in application for e-commerce marketing. Real estate and financial advisors, gathering data and providing listings or plans. based on the client's budget and needs is now automated. For my real estate client before, the chatbot was actually when when a user enters the chatbot, we will first ask if anong budget, what budget do you have? We have a list of budget, so they'll choose between the options, and then are you looking for a two-story house or one-story? How big? We have all these questions. We gather data first, and once they submit it, we provide listings of what matches their needs. So it is a big no-no that you just give all the pictures and it's up to you to find out what you want. Okay, so chatbots should really be a tool to make it easier for your users. For agencies, I had the opportunity also to do one chatbot for an agency, qualifying multiple applicants by providing job listings and gathering the right data need not to be done in pen and paper anymore. If you've seen manpower agencies in the city, usually they're the ones with long lines because you see all those applicants. All these applicants, they submit their resumes and everything. In the front end of the agency, these are the ones nag-interview. They're qualifying all these people. Is this person really qualified to be sent to another country for the position? Ganyan. With chatbots, if we are just asking the same questions, it's way easier and saves a lot of time. For the agency, they usually had 100 applicants. When chatbot was applied, 300 to 400 per day ang nakikater nila. So that's almost times 3 times 4 of the people na they were able to cater. Chatbot really is something. Okay, for our next businesses, restaurants and food businesses, schools and healthcare. For restaurants, this is one of my favorite, providing menu via QR code and automate customer orders. Likewise, taking delivery orders can be automated all the way to checkout phase. So if you have eaten in North Park, I remember there was a QR code there and there is already an application. Though it wasn't conversational, well, actually it's a chatbot kasi they're asking what are your orders, and then it's a question and answer. So these things, when you scan the QR code, you get something, and all automated, and you just have to wait for your food. Now for deliveries, you just ask the location, what are your orders, mode of payment, and you ask the person to send the payment, all automated. If there's a question, if the user has a question, possible, just go to live chat. You can just suddenly, okay, I've called an agent, just wait for a while and we'll get back to you. So ganyan, restaurants and food businesses. For schools, I was supposed to do one chatbot, but things didn't go well here. So our terms did not meet. So basically, automate enrollment systems. Even teachers can do bots by automating quizzes and lessons. Student records are easier to do with chatbots. Enrollments, yes, that school was catering to senior high school and mga TESDA courses and college courses. Actually, not I think they're diploma courses. So once the student enters the chatbot, they ask, you want to enroll or just want information? Do you need to talk to someone? Or once they enroll, they pick on the course, click enroll. They will, through email, they will be sent automated yun. When they click on the course, the tuition fee for that specific course and mode of payment, if you want to pay right away, when all the details, the usual things, no more lining up. But if you want to line up, there's also an option in the chatbot. You may visit the school or call the administrator. Yan. For teachers, quizzes and lessons can be automated, and student records are easier to do. So I'll show you. That's our main beef for today. I'll show that in a while. Okay. For healthcare, definitely the hottest industry now, the healthcare, due to the pandemic. With the surge of the pandemic, the healthcare industry has been bombarded with repeated queries. How about automating important information for the win? Imagine if you were the frontliner, just the virtual assistant, answering the calls. You answer the same question over and over. Paano malalaman kung may COVID ka? The whole day. And that is 7 times a day or 6 times a week rather. That is very tiring. So with chatbots, it's a question and answer, FAQ, very easy. If you need, then you just provide services like, do you need a swab test or RT-PCR or all those? Then automated pa rin. Schedule, everything. Chatbots can handle that. May it be in Messenger, in Viber, in WhatsApp, Instagram. Yan. Okay? So, enough of the business. Let us now dwell with teachers. Teachers, every day, the reason for me dwelling into bots in education, forming bots in education, is because my friends in the teachers, in the teaching industry, have been complaining for the longest time. Even there's just a lot of work. So here are a few of what I think are the everyday challenges for teachers. Okay, let's start off. Proper funding is an issue. This line, para sa mga bata, for our students. Teachers getting funds from their own pockets just to get their teaching strategies to work has already been a norm in the field of education. Is this something that should really be accepted by now, or is there a lack of support from the institution? Who feels this? The lack of proper funding. Can I see it in the comment section? Do you think this is true? Okay, so teachers with the, especially I experienced this. I think everyone has experienced this, especially in their starting years, when you feel like, kailan, I really need this, the students need this, so but the school cannot provide or is not capable of providing. So just to make it through, I will have to spend a little. Yeah, that little, every time it's okay, it's just 100 pesos. And in a week, you already spent 500 pesos for them. Just the fact, photocopy sometimes comes from our own pockets. And this is very painful. Yes, 30 pesos lang yan. Okay, 30 pesos for one section. How many sections do you have? 5. So that's 150 pesos. Next week, another photocopy, 300. And in a month, you get 600 pesos cut off from your salary. This is a problem. Next problem, educational trends change each year. Teachers' professional development never ends. This is something that you should accept, regardless of your personality. This is a fact, and it will not adjust with your personality or your principles in life. Professional development never ends. Teachers need to accept the fact that the digital world plays a huge part in the learning of our students. With the lack of proper training, some teachers find it hard to learn or adapt in the latest education trends. In my experience, um, in the public school, it was, I wouldn't deny that when I entered, I had difficulty maneuvering over Excel. Because I was a musician. For the longest time, my focus was to be a musician, a performer. And my time during my public school teaching was 6 in the morning until 12:30 in the afternoon. And after that, I would go out and have my own music life. I didn't have the time to, prior to even working in the public school, I really didn't, wala akong alam sa computers. I don't know anything with computers. Computers for me was for games. Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. Even PowerPoint, I didn't know how to make my PowerPoints fancy. What I did, I studied a bit, just enrolled in a crash course, and I had to because hindi naman mag-a-adjust sa akin yung mga students. And lastly, if you really do not want, sometimes the principle of teachers who do not believe in educational trends is it's not in the tool, it's in the value of the lesson. It's how you deliver the lesson. That is true. Actually, there's some truth to that. But the thing is, you will have to sell that value. And your students nowadays, they are into this digital world. And if you don't get their attention, you don't engage with them, your value is useless. It all stays with you. The question is, were you able to deliver it? I don't think so. Because your students aren't interested in your old ways. You have to level up. It is a fact. You have to accept it. Okay? Next is, self-time is barely possible. Remember that health is also wealth. For the sake of their students, some teachers are sometimes forced to neglect their own health, from skipping meals to sleeping late at night, just to prepare a lot of things for their students. Teachers do multitasking all day long. This is true. I mean, who hasn't experienced working during your spare time? You have you have a class from 7 to 8 in the morning, and then your next class is 9 to 10. You probably catch your breakfast at 8 after your first class, but you will still catch yourself reviewing for your next section. So there's really no time, barely any time. And even after classes, teachers still stay, just they still talk to students with regards to attitude. These are things that are actually beyond your subject already, but you have to really make sense, bring some sense to your students, no? So basically, self-time is barely possible. Okay? Lack of tools for teaching. All subjects require different tools for teaching, most especially subjects that really need the use of a monitor for visual presentations, internet for applications, and a sound system for audio purposes. If these tools aren't available, it really affects the quality of teaching the teacher provides. During my 1 year in the private school in Alabang, I taught in San Beda, Alabang. High school, I was a music teacher. You know, I really enjoyed my year there because the school was financially capable to provide the needs ng teachers. The support of the institution was overwhelming. I remember asking my head, I need a keyboard for the choral. The keyboard is what we have is not enough. In a week, I have a keyboard. And not just a keyboard, this is a full-blown keyboard, piano size, that ranges from 40 to 50,000 pesos. It's, they give quality. I need this in a week, it's there. I just have to justify. Okay? When I transferred to the public school, I had my music room, quote unquote music room. Why? Quote unquote, because it was just a room named music room. Yes, there were instruments that were really pasira na. They're close to being dysfunctional already. And there was just a blackboard, not whiteboard, but blackboard. Lack of tools. I was a music teacher. Definitely, I needed a sound system the least. But was it, when I asked for it, what I got from, the response I got from the higher positions was, diskartehan mo na yan. You can find a way by your own. It's really difficult. How can I teach grade 8 music? This was Asian music. Kids, mga anak, this is the sound of a Chinese violin. How can I let them hear when I don't have anything? I asked for a TV. Eventually, we were able to bring out of our pockets, and we had a TV for visual purposes. And that was the biggest blessing. Because at least, okay, kids, this is how a Chinese violin looks like. This is how a Cambodian ensemble looks like. All those. But syempre, the resources, the internet, we need that. Sariling data, our own data. So the lack of tools really affects, okay? Yeah, I know that you know this. But, okay, lastly, last challenge is overloaded with paperworks. If you're an advisor in public school, even a private school, this is your best friend. These paperworks are usually the reason why teachers extend way beyond their working hours. This can seriously impact the quality of work a teacher delivers and the proper work-life balance. I don't know with you, but I've experienced my time from 6 in the morning, time in, so I'm there by 5:45 or 5:30, sometimes earliest. My time's until 12:30. During my first year, I always go home at around 4:30 in the afternoon. Why? I was an advisor and I had to deal with paperworks. I had to check quizzes, notebooks, attend meetings way beyond your time. This really affected me because I was doing my music in the afternoon. I was in the theater, I was in the hotel singing or playing the piano. I had to give up on it. Why? Para sa mga bata. And it really affected me because, financially and emotionally, psychologically, it was really tiring. Okay, with all these problems, challenges every day, teachers, I think you would agree to me that this can eventually lead into a burnout. Do you teachers agree with me? Can I see some comments there? Burnout. I think this is the last thing that you want to experience because once you're burned out, it feels like you're just useless. Every day you're just surviving. Okay, today's Monday. Oh, it's Monday again. Okay, I'm gonna survive the day. I'm gonna teach again. Actually, it's not teaching, it's really surviving. You're not inspiring, you're not motivating, you are just surviving. And the funny part is, you still get paid. Funny and fun part, you still get paid. But are you serving your purpose? Definitely nakakonsensya yun. Diba? So, burnout, this is the last thing that you want to experience. Now, teachers, what if there is a solution? I know Chatbot has been introduced in to some of you already in your during your inset. I've seen videos of insets of instructors teaching chatbots how to use chatbot. But the thing is, I think they are, um, but I think parang 1 hour lang ata. And they were teaching you how to do a lesson and how to create a quiz. And from there, that's about it. So instructor said the solution to being for you not to be burned out is using chatbots by creating lessons. They teach you how to, what they did was, I remember, you copy paste from a um, Word document, put it inside Messenger, and put some buttons, and that's it. Submit the link to your students, and voila, di ba? Okay na, may lesson na. Others even said it's by creating quizzes. Excuse me. Um, with quizzes, at the end of the quiz, may score na yung bata. This saves you time. You'll be able to, instead of checking, you just have to record the scores. Di ba? Number one yan eh, the checking eh. That takes so much time. That paperwork of, that action of checking those paperworks. Especially pag essay, no? Essay pa, you have to read, okay, skim and scan, you're looking for specific words that really you think that you find the student understands what he's saying, he or she's saying. So yeah, with quizzes, you have scores already at the end. So easy. Okay, so teachers, let's try a lesson. Okay? If you are on your laptop, can grab your cell phone and scan this now, and let us try a lesson. Okay? I hope. Let us see. Okay, so I will join you, teachers. I have here my phone, and I will scan. All right? Let's see what this lesson looks like. Okay, so here we have the lesson here. Teachers, you may try, yeah, just for you to get the feel of what a chatbot is now. So get started. Please tap the button below to gain access. View lesson. Okay, so let's just click get started. Teachers, I'm sorry, I can only accept up to 180 teachers. I hope I can cater to everyone, but for this chatbot, this is a bit limited. This just my chatbot now. But usually I can cater to more than 1,000, 2,000, but for demo purposes only. Okay, so get started. Let us see. So you see there, hello. Hey Carlo, welcome to this demo for Kaagapay July series. Before we proceed with your lesson, please type your nickname. So let me type my nickname. It is Kayo. I enter it. Kayo is a cool nickname. Lastly, you are given two options below if you were to choose which section. Okay, typo. Just choose your section. Tap your preferred section. Let's say Bonifacio. I like Bonifacio. All right, we are all set. Tap the button below when you are ready to view the lesson. So let's view the lesson. Please choose which lesson you want to view. So lesson 1 tayo. All right. So here, this is talking about eczema. So this is what I saw in the inset. They copy pasted it from a source, from their I think that was Word document, parang ganun ata, and they place it here. So you have here the lesson. Just send the link and the students have the lesson already for them to read. Ayos, di ba? So you can add pictures and there. Okay, we go back. We can click go back to the menu and choose lesson. So here in the lesson 2, you can put it ahead of time and just tell students kung wala pa, will be available soon. Just go back to the menu and then add. Diba? Some awesome stuff here. Okay. Now, teachers, I would like you to try the quiz. Now, before you can try the quiz, let me just check here. All right, so I have a number of teachers who tried it. Let me just put an access. Okay, for the 10 teachers, you can now click take the quiz. Okay, let's click take the quiz. All right, so here is a sample of a quiz. Hello, Carlo, this is a demo quiz for you. Hope you find this cool. Before we start, I'd like you to take note of this. Press the buttons once, only once. You only have 20 seconds to answer each question. So let us just go through this quiz. Okay, got it? Okay, question number 1. So 3 plus 4 times 5. So this is 23. Let's just choose 12. What is the missing letter in the sequence F, H, blank, and L? So I think the answer is J. Question 3 of 4. Chionophobia is the fear of what? Let's say fire. This is the FB group led by our very own Mr. Franco Adun. Arrange the letters below to form the correct word. So let us Kaagapay and enter. I assume I get a score of 2 out of 4. There, okay? Thanks for answering this quiz, Kayo. For the what's this? For the inset instructors, what they taught you was this one, and you see, hindi na kayo nag-check. You didn't even have to check anything. It's all automated. If they click on a specific option, which is the correct answer, there's an additional 1 point already. So you have to set this up. This is very easy and it's automated. That score is there already. Yeah. Okay. Now, for the link, okay, I'll just leave this again for another 10 seconds. Okay, for those teachers who want to try it out, another 10 seconds, okay? Scan this and you'll get access to it. Okay po? All right, okay, so let me just move on. Okay, now, let me just check kung nadagdagan ba ang users ko. Okay, nadagdagan ng isa. Let me just give you access sa quiz. Okay, so next, teachers, I'd like to know How did you find the lesson and the quiz? Is this a yay or a nay? Could you just type it in the comment section, please? Is this a yay or a nay? How did you find it? For those who haven't tried, you saw in the screen how the chatbot works. Oh, it's a yay. I see a lot of yays. Nice, nice. Okay. Any nays here, mga kinda negative? Yeah, so after this is cool. That kind of chatbot, no? Now, if you would ask me, that's cool. That's actually cool. If you only have 10 students. But if you have 100 students, this is going to be a problem, especially when you are recording those scores. It's not cool. Normal ang 100 students. Unless you are in a tutorial setup, tutorial institution, you may probably have 10 students only. I think marami na nga yan eh. Di ba? If you're doing one-on-one tutorials. But if you have 100 students, like classroom setup, this is going to be a problem. Teachers, just a reminder that technology makes our lives easier. According to, I searched this up yesterday, Google, according to itchronicles.com of just earlier this year, technology helps them do activities easier and gives them freedom. As a result, they are more empowered, confident, and hopeful. Technology can do so much for many people. It's not just about being cool. Using the latest technology can also make lives easier. Teachers, if you are using a gadget, a tool that you think is engaging for your students, but it's not really helping you, it's not a win-win situation, I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. As tough as it may sound, but that's the truth. It has to be a win-win. Why? Hindi pwedeng yung students nang masaya. Because eventually, you'll get tired and you'll eventually lead to getting burned out. You'll just give up on it. If it's not making it any easier for you, give up on it. It's not. Pabigat siya. It's a burden. Okay? Now, what is the solution? What my ultimate solution for the problems? Maximize automation. Okay. I'll show you some rules that I use that I think will help you when you are doing chatbots. Okay, I'll show you some. Rule number 1, keep your lesson simple. Okay, teachers, let me show you an example of a lesson. Very quick here. I have a lesson. Just hold on. Okay, here. Let me just share again my phone. Okay. So here we have the eczema. We'll just go back to this lesson, eczema. This is what we had earlier. Okay. Why is this a big no-no for me? To be honest, if I were the student, teachers, I will not read this. Why? Just because you made my messenger an encyclopedia. It's not supposed to be an encyclopedia. As a teacher, you have to do the work to make it simpler for the students. What do I suggest? I suggest that you do it this way. Be direct to the topic. What is it that they need to know? Do they really need all those medical terms? No. If it's a no, then it's a no. If it's a yes, then provide it in a way that is presentable. Okay? You see, the only space that I took was half of my messenger space. Make it simple. As much as possible, keep information in one the whole space of the student's messenger. This makes it it makes it easier for the students to comprehend. So eczema, also known as atopic dermatitis, causes skin to become, and you have here. Teachers in chatbots, you can use emojis. You see those. You can use that. Despite the damage it brings to your skin, eczema does not harm your body, neither is it contagious. It occurs where? So just click on it and there you go. So at least the student has an overview of what eczema is, what the topic is. Okay? I believe this is the way to deliver lessons pag gagamit kayo ng chatbot. You never do this. No. Remember, this is a phone and not an encyclopedia. Also remember, in PowerPoint, which has a bigger screen, you don't even flood information there. What more this small screen? You're not supposed to flood information. Okay, I hope you get that. Okay, let us move on. My rule number 2, gather important data. I am not sure if during the inset, what platform was introduced to you? I think it was ManyChat, right? Can I see may I know just what platform? Yeah, I think it's ManyChat. Okay, for those who have attended those chatbot inset sessions. Yeah, it is ManyChat, no? There are a lot of platforms. So there's ManyChat, there's UChat, there's just 100 of them, platforms to create chatbots. Now, they have their own limitations, yung mga free versions and the paid versions, no? I'll talk about the free and the paid version later. Let's just dwell with what we can do. Here, we really have to gather important data. Why? This data is essential for our records. Just the mere fact that I was asking, sa quiz kanina, it was asking questions, your answers are data. We need to collect those data to have that score para may +1 sa score or walang score. That is needed. We have to gather data. Okay, I will just show you a complete example in a while. Number 3, which I think might be a deal breaker for some, use pro features. Integrations are awesome, teachers. They are awesome. You have to understand that these pro features will really help you. Earlier, we had the quiz. We had some teachers who tried it out, could you tell me kung kayo ito? Right? So that is me. Ayan. So I have your names. These are the names in the Facebook. Okay? Now, para hindi alam yung scores, no? I just use the nickname. You see, I have records here already. In the section. Yung mga section nyo, this is the section you chose. These are the scores. See, this is mine. I chose Bonifacio and my score was 2. I was talking to you. Do I have time to input this? No. Teachers, this is real time. And to make it more easier, just the result. Ito ang scores nyo. With this setup, I already have a class record for section result. I don't know with you. If you don't find this helpful, then I don't know what else chatbots can do for you. All you have to do is arrange this alphabetically and copy paste to your Excel file. For section Bonifacio, there's my name, Kayo, Stu. There you go. So if you think that this is helpful, then I'm telling you it really is. Because this was the deal breaker that made my co-teachers say, wala na akong ginawa, Carlo. I just had to copy paste and make sure the scores were really in the name dun sa Excel file talaga nila. I integrated Google Sheets, teachers. See, I can mix it up from all names to nickname, just to hide the names and the scores, no? Para ano lang. We can change this to the full name. It's all about setup. Everything's there. As long as you maximize the automation, the functions, teachers, it's so easy. It's absolutely easy. This is rule number 3, using pro features. The usage of these teachers in any chatbot platform, I do not know any chatbot platform that offers a free usage of Google Sheet integration. You have to pay. Okay, now, I know finances are kind of tight for teachers. I understand that. I know that. Been there. And I'm still there, financially thriving. But what if I tell you, what if I share to you first the free versus paid? Okay, so I have here free versus paid. In this platform that I'm using, it's $9 a month. You get all those integrations. Automate, you can do FB ads, which you do not need for teachers. Live chat. Okay, so let me just show you how it looks like. No? The name of my platform is ChatRace. Here's the platform that I am using, ChatRace. Let me just give you a walkthrough of how it looks like. If you notice, I have a lot of pages here. These are all the pages that I handle. Okay, so here, let us flows. Very similar to ManyChat. If you've seen ManyChat, okay, let's just for those who are quite curious how it looks like. So this is where it all begins, when you create your own chatbot. So I click on this and I see add content. I see a bunch of functions here. I can add text. The text here is literally what will come out in the messenger. Okay, so hi, you can put that. We can add an image. So image, what do I have here? And QR codes, I have those. Let's just put this, say, yan. Okay, card. This is basically like a gallery. So this is a picture, and you can add buttons. You see, you can add buttons there. Okay. Let me just upload another picture. Yeah, quiz one. Let's say, yan, quiz one. Uh, quiz one. And we can add a button there. Just click by adding button. And we can add this until 10 yan. I think you see those cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's only until 10. Okay, so what else can we do here? Carousel. Carousel is basically the same as card. Yeah, that's anything more than one is already a carousel. Okay, so let me just take that out. Collection, this is for e-commerce. If you have a shop, you can use this, but yeah, I won't, we don't have a sample for today. Get user. Okay, this is the most important, number 2 rule, gather information. This is where you will be able to gather information, store it on a custom field. It's called custom field. These storages are called custom fields, where you ask a question, and that data that will be given by the user, you store it in that custom field. All those custom fields will be stored. Now, I mean, if you want to store it in your system, in your chatbot, you'll find the custom field there. Okay? So, just a very rough overview lang, teachers, no? Okay, so what else can we do with this? We can add videos, actually. We can upload from Facebook and upload our own video. Videos are actually only until, I think, 25 MB lang, teachers. Yan. Yeah, we say the funny mommy scene, where, I don't know if you watch this movie, saan ginagapahan ng mga parang insects, no? Inside, okay? 25 MB only. Next is, we can add JF. This JF is not present in ManyChat. Okay? So if you see here, we can say hello. We have a ton of funny and cute JFs here. Add that. I see a question here. Is it 9 per Chattrace account? No, this is $9 per month. This is monthly. Don't be disheartened, teachers. I'm gonna share you a value bomb later. Relax lang kayo. You will love this platform. Okay? So actions. Okay, actions are kind of technical, no? These are not seen in your messenger. These are actions inside the system. So you have a lot of actions here. You can connect it to Google Sheets. If you want to connect to other applications like Calendly. Calendly is like a booking application. You can do that. All those, okay? I will not go in depth on that. No need for now. Typing. Okay, typing is more like a, just to make it organic, sige, let me just do hi. We'll make it a bit personal. First name, welcome, and I'll just put thanks. So when they click on thanks, I will just enjoy your stay. let's say just this um, very short automation here. I put a timer and let's add a GIF here. Let's add that hello. Ayan. So let me just take this out. Okay. So I just click on publish. Once you create, always make sure it's published. And then I'll just preview. Click preview here or just play here preview. And let's go to our phone. Where is my phone? There you go. Let's just take that out. Ayan. Hi, Carlo. Welcome. So thanks. This is the typing. You see this one here. It makes it a bit more organic. Okay, so as if someone was typing. So that is basically typing. Okay. What else can we do with our chatbot? Typing. One-time notification. Okay. Just information. No? During the first days of chatbot in Messenger, basically the primary use was for businesses. Now, these businesses found a way to promote their products in just one click. In one click, okay na, it will send to hundred thousands of people already. Now, it came to a point where Facebook said, I think you guys are already spamming, so I will have to put a stop to that spamming. So this one allows, because the general rule, if the student got into your chatbot, like kayo kanina, those teachers who took the quiz, you took the quiz, let's say you finish at around 6:15. The moderator, the admin of this chatbot, can only message you within 24 hours. So within those 24 hours from 6:15, your last interaction to my chatbot, until tomorrow of 6:15 in the evening, I can message you anytime, bombard you for 24 hours. But beyond that, at 6:16 tomorrow, if I message you, it's already a violation kay Facebook. Okay? Now, this one allows you to message them one more time with their permission by clicking notify me. Okay? So what else? We can upload a file here, an audio file. We can put an audio file here, or we can put PDF files. Okay? So much for that. Teachers, free versus paid. I know, again, finances are quite tight, and pro versions, as much as you want to give out for your students, you cannot let go of yourself. Hindi pwede. You have your own life, you have your own families. I understand that. But teachers, if you notice, this just a heads up, this chatbot that I use, I'm able to use all pro features. I did not pay a single penny, neither a single cent, none. I got this for free. How? This is how. You see the word demo here? This is the secret to, in ChatRace, you create your page with the word demo. You get a lifetime access of lifetime access of the pro features. Lifetime. Well, it's lifetime until ChatRace is there. But as for the developer, sabi nila, this is lifetime. What is the downside? Free versions have 500 users, meaning 500 people who can enter. Okay? For demo chatbots, demo pages, you only have 200. 200 students only, or users. That includes you, so that's 199 students. So for those who took up my my workshop and are part of my VIP members, my VIP membership, they created multiple pages and were able to handle 400, 500 students. For my yung mga co-teachers, ganyan lang rin. I used demo page, dalawa. So there were 8 sections, roughly 50 per section. So 4 sections in demo page A. Demo page B, another 4 sections. So if a student from page A tries to enter page B, I set it up already na, oops, hindi ka pwede dito. You do not belong here. And it will notify me and the teacher that this person is trying to access links. So you can set it up, okay? If you want to try it out again, create a demo page sa Facebook. Let's go Facebook. Okay. Page. Create a page. Just put the word demo. All caps, small caps. Alternate, your choice. Basta may demo. This is my awesome demo page for teachers. I'll create one now, and I'll show you that I have pro features. Education. Okay, yan. No need for description. Let me just create a page. Once the page is created, I will connect it to Chatrace. Page was created. Okay, now let me go back to Chatrace. Once you get to Chatrace, let's just start from the very beginning. Just log in. Sign in. Since you do not have any chatbot yet, you just go to this part here and look for that page. What is the name of the page? Awesome, I think. What's it? Awesome demo page. So, lalabas ka agad yan. Now, actually, hindi pala. You will have to connect to a new page. Connect new page. Now, click connect new page and continue. And look for that page by clicking edit settings again. Let me just do that again. Sorry. For the sake of everyone, I'll go slower. Connect page. Continue. Incognito gagamitin, no need. Now you get to this point, edit settings, and make sure your page is checked. You see, I have a lot of demo pages. Demo. Okay, but I have my own, the bots in education. Where's it? I should have it here. Yeah, here. See, I pay that monthly. So make sure it's checked. And next, everything is checked, and just click OK. And hooray for today, you have, look for your name, connect. You already have a lifetime of pro features with Chatrace. Okay, it's quite slow. Okay. Now, how would you know if it's pro or not? Okay, so the name is awesome, no? Let me just transfer to my bots in education. So if I look at awesome, where is awesome? You see, awesome is pro. I have a free here, my voice studio before. I was teaching voice, teaching students how to sing. So hindi na ako nakapagbayad. I stopped for a while. So naka-free siya. It is indicated if it's free or not. Right here, awesome page is pro. Teachers, this is lifetime. Lifetime. 200 subscribers only. 200 students. Okay? Question. Carlo, pag napuno na yung 200, what will happen? On the 201st, your chatbot will stop. So how do you deal with that? I will just go, just for example, my demo page, where's that? Ito yung gamit ko kanina. So these were the users who tried. Ayan. You can just, where is my name? Carlo. Okay. You can just go and delete user. Once you delete, nababawasan siya. Okay? Unlike the other platform is, regardless you delete, cumulative pa rin eh. Parang it stays there. It's already counted, which is not a good sign. Okay? So I hope you found this secret very useful. Okay? So let's go back to my presentation. Let me just there. Okay. Where is my, all right. Teachers for free data. I know we have students who are on free data, and I understand that. We cannot do anything about it. Images, videos, and GIFs do not load, but the chatbot works absolutely fine. Okay, so you will have, so here's an example of, there was a picture here, and here's a GIF. Use data to play GIF. Fact. Chatbot images do not eat a lot of data. Students of my co-teachers who use this told their, yung mga teachers then, they told their students, 20 pesos will last you for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of data. If they're not YouTube heavy, or just for Facebook, they will, data 20 pesos will suffice. It will not eat so much data for your it will not eat so much data. So 20 pesos is already good. All right. Now this is for free data, huh? Now for those with internet access, okay, I'll just show you what I used dun sa, an example of what I used. I mirrored doon sa teachers. Let me just get it out here. Delete. Okay, I have here get link, and sorry teachers, let me just hold on, let me put this here. And there you go. Okay, let me put out my phone. Ayan. Okay. Hello, Carlo. This is with data. I created a student portal for my for the students. You see, there's a name, the section, and this one is, I use this as the parang student number, the LRN. I got their LRN, and it's here. So students just have to access this portal, and they will see the lessons already. I hope you are seeing this very well. First quarter. Okay, so view lessons. Let me just view the lesson. Lesson 1. Ayan. So you have the list of lessons here already. You can just upload. You are not giving any links anymore. You only give one link, which is this student portal. Anak, access your student portal. I uploaded the quiz already. So if I open the lesson, let me open the lesson. It will bring me back to my messenger. Hello, Carlo. Let's talk about Impressionism music of the 20th century. Let's get started. So I put this up again. Just an overview of what Impressionism music is. Proceed with lesson. So here is how I did the lesson. You can even ask questions in lessons. You are not limited to just bombarding information, teachers. This is how amazing chatbots are. This is what it makes it engaging. Images and the way you design it. Let's say happy. Okay? Awesome. To be honest, I cannot say your impression on that picture is incorrect. I believe that it was an honest opinion based on what the picture depicts for you. Therefore, Impressionism is, see, if you design it this way, parang binibitin mo yung mga estudyante. They have that, okay, ano nga ba ang Impressionism? What is Impressionism? You're urging them to press. So I have here, Impressionism music focuses on mood and atmosphere. Basically, it was this, conveying, so, etc., etc., etc. Okay, select from options. Okay, I had a mistake here, but let us continue for now. Yan. This is supposed to be like, you will see it at the bottom, but I think I made a mistake. But nonetheless, you see the point here, it is not flooding ng dire-diretso sa mga students. Okay, so let me just click done. Okay, here are some of the famous composers of the Impressionist movement. See, this was the carousel, the card kanina. I added a picture, and ayan. Who is Claude Debussy? Who is Maurice Ravel? Very engaging. It's neat, it's nice, and I think this is something that you should consider if you want to use Messenger as a tool for your to reach out to your students. Okay? Sadly, without data, free data, this one will not load. The whole thing will not load. Itong parang web view, para ka nasa internet. This requires data. Okay? But there is an alternative. I'll show you later what I did for free data. Okay? Ayan. This is a perfect example of medyo like it's quite a chunk of text. You can put it on internet, parang web view. Psychologically kasi, once you look at it on Messenger, if I flood it here, like yung kanina, like it's all text in Messenger, it's a negative impact to the user. Regardless student or client, business talks, you do not do that. Absolutely no. It's a no rule in Chatbot. Okay, but if you put it in internet, guys, when you go Google, just mag-Google lang kayo. This is what I'm saying. If you just go Google, you are flooded with a bunch of text. Why? Because you are expecting this from internet. Magulat ka kung puro bullet points ang Google mo. You are expecting it. You are not expecting a bullet form in internet. That's why using this, using a web view and flooding it like that, quote unquote flood, if you call it flood, is okay. Psychologically, it's okay for students and for readers, for users. I hope you get my point here, what I'm trying to say. Okay? Now, what else? I am not done yet with what chatbots can do. Sadly, because of my application to share my phone in the screen prohibits this action, but let me just share you here. Okay? Ayan. Example of work. So when I click onto this will lead me to YouTube. Okay? So this is by Debussy. I click example of work. So let me just do that again. Example of work. Like dyan. You can connect YouTube in your chatbot. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is something not powerful. Okay. What else here? Example of work by Maurice Ravel. And you have it here. So you really are supplementing information for your students. Okay? Now let me just go back to my web view, to my phone. Okay. There are so many more great composers, etc., etc. For next meeting, click the button below to have a sneak peek of what is to be discussed. So if I click sneak peek, I have already an overview. How about a movement that focuses on culture, indigenous, and aboriginal societies? Okay, guess what? Here are the letters. See you next meeting. Access my portal. So it will bring me back to my portal. And ganyan lang siya. It's basically students will be able to access any lesson. Log in, it goes back there to my portal. So that was the lesson. Okay? Lesson. Now let's go to quizzes. Okay. You see here, I took the quiz earlier. I got a 2 out of 4. And I placed it there. We can program it this way. Because at least here in the portal, you are transparent with the student. Okay, with the quiz 1, you're done already. You are providing information to your students that, okay, you are tapos na yung quiz 1 mo. These are your requirements. You're done. And for quiz 2, it's pending. You haven't answered it yet. Can your students lie to you? Sinagutan ko na yan, miss eh. I answered that already, sir. Nope. There's no getting away from this. There's no getting away. You can check their profile if they answered it already. You'll see, okay, baka naman nagkamali lang yung chatbot. We can see. So how do we do that? Users. Did I delete my name? I think I deleted my name. No. Okay. So you go to the user, just click on the name, and you will see everything here. So for quiz, this is the quiz. I named it like that. Oh, okay. And here are even my answers for the quiz 1. Everything's here. If you gather data, everything is here, teachers. There's no getting away. I already answered quiz 2. This is supposed to be number 2. You do not have any data here. The answers for quiz 2, they're not here. You never answered anything. No, but I already answered. Okay. You have proof. That's why rule number 2, gather data. You really have to gather data. Okay? All right. So, lastly, sorry, I forgot to, where is my amazing phone? Okay, let me just show you the quiz, teachers. Quiz. Quiz number 2. You see it's pending. Let me just answer it. Very quick. This is supposed to be quiz number 2. Okay. All right. So Impressionism music started what century? 20th. Okay, the answer here is atmosphere. Atmosphere. Okay. Even in quizzes, teachers, we can add pictures to make it more engaging to students. Okay. Yeah, Claude Debussy. Who is this? That's definitely Claude Debussy. Let's just name it Beethoven. Okay. This is the fun part. You can have audio in your quiz. I don't know if you hear this, but yan. What is the title of the music? So this is not limited to just having music, no? You can even have, kung teacher ka, just record the question. Question number 3, what is or who is, when, ganyan, and you upload the file. You can do that. So the title of this is Bolero. Okay, his music still had a touch. Okay, his name is Maurice Ravel. So I think I had one mistake. It's supposed to be 4 out of 5. Oh, 3 out of 5. Okay, no problem. Not bad, but could be better. Okay, so you can set up your chatbot this way. Okay. Now, I've recorded your score already. In the meantime, you may want to check out updates in your student portal. So it just brings you back all the way to your student portal. That's basically how the chatbot is. So log in lang uli. And teachers, now look at quiz number 2. It's supposed to be done. There you go. It's done. Tapos na ako eh. And that's my score. 3 out of 5. Okay? So, this is precisely what I did. Dun sa mga, I added just a few more features with SitWorks and some YouTube integration. But generally, that's what you can do with Chatbot, okay, for in education. Wala pa yung, you can also email the parents for private schools, those with schools of quite some financial status. You can email parents. You can do that in Chatbot. You can do that. Okay. So yeah. Did I miss anything? Okay, teachers. I would like to ask: is this a yay or a nay? Could I see that inside the? Do you think this is helpful? Okay, so I guess there's a bit of a lag here. So I'll just proceed, okay? Now, I would just like to leave you teachers with this saying: action is the foundational key to success. This is by Pablo Picasso. Okay. Teachers, regardless of tool, no matter how amazing the tool is, if you are not taking action, nothing's gonna happen. And we all know this. This is basic rule of life, that you have to take action in everything. You want something done, you have to take action. Heads up, chatbots can be quite challenging when you are not used to it. It's basic. because it's a new skill. Anything that is new to you is a bit of a challenge. If you're right-handed, you want to learn how to use your left hand, it's difficult. Is it doable? Yes. Take action. Practice every day. Okay? Um, I had no knowledge of computers when I entered Chatbot. My inspiration for Chatbot was actually I was looking for other things to do para pagkakitaan because pandemic came, it hit me. My music life is dead. It was dead. And I needed to survive. So before Chatbots, I was writing books about relationships and it was getting some money, but I didn't like where it was going. So I got into Chatbots and I really hated computers. Teachers, there's no programming here, no coding. You can add, but with what I showed you, absolutely no programming, no coding. I did not use any code. It's just a drag and drop. That's all. I took action in a month and a half. I already had my first client. Lakas na ng loob yan. Just take action, teachers. Okay? Lastly, before I go, I'd like to give this to you, teachers. 9 hacks you must know before doubting the magic of chatbots. Teachers, this is free for everyone. Scan it and you'll receive it. Go ahead, I'll leave it here. And thank you for having me share my knowledge about chatbots. Yes, thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Sir, yan, okay, Sir Jamvi. Maraming salamat, Sir Carlo, for mind blown, no? Talaga mind blown, okay? Pero yun nga, Sir Carlo, okay, and ano lang, mga teachers lang, syempre, ano sila, again, at the start of the session, I already clarified, no, that this is an introduction to chatbot, okay? Kaya po, ang nakita niyo, teachers, no, na flow ni Sir Carlo kanina, was just all about exploring it, ano yung potential, ano yung magagawa natin, ano yung makikita natin. But we still hope, teachers, that that kind of introduction and the presentation by Sir Carlo, no, gives you that much idea, the potential of chatbot for your delivering lessons. At Sir Carlo, no, perfect kasi to dahil patapos pa lang ang school year. So this could be something that can be integrated into the planning for next school year or for next pandemic school year. Okay? Pero syempre, Sir Carlo, ang unang tanong na kagad dito, okay, ng mga teachers natin, pwede
Yes.
ba tayong magkaroon ng second session? Pero pa-request na kagad ng second session. At kasi ang gusto nila, Sir Carlo, is that if they can see how a lesson actually is being built from scratch, yung from the building to the creation, to the launching, and then to the eventually, to the evaluation of the or gathering of the data, collecting of the data from the chatbot. Yun naman yung gusto nila makita ngayon para makita nila kung paano ba to gagawin. Kasi ang sure na ako, Sir Carlos, that madami ka nang nabentahan ng marami nang bumili ngayon. Talagang they bought the idea na. 'Di ba, Sir Jambi nga. Sir Jambi, pili ko mag-explore na tayo mamaya ng chatbot, gagawa na tayo ng mga lessons. Kasi si Sir
Budgetan
Jambi,
mo naman mo ng pang chatbot.
oo naman, pwede natin gawin yan. Sir Jab, people don't know, no? Teachers don't know. Sir Jab is actually teaching in yung alternative education OutEd ng Lasal, okay? At syempre yung mga clientele din dyan sa OutEd nila, yung mga hindi rin masyadong sa technology. So, isa to sa mga tingin na rin ni Sir Jambi, baka magamit niya to for mga OutEd. Sir Jambi, paano mo to magagamit sa OutEd mo ngayon? Okay, what do you think about chatbot?
Ayun, very 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 excited talaga ako kasi yun nga ginamit ko na rin naman lang din sa na means of communication to my students kasi we found the other ways complicated or limiting, di at least kung doon na rin yung magiging lesson, 'di ba, mas maganda. Kaya lang the whole time I was listening to Sir Carlo, hati yung oras ko. Ay hati yung isip ko kasi yung kalahati, uy, pwede rin to sa negosyo. So, pwede rin
Yes.
siya sa negosyo talaga eh.
Ang flexible niya actually, no? Pwede siyang gamitin. Pero syempre, nakita niyo naman, no? Actually, Sir Jambi, measurement mo yun. Pag pwede yan sa negosyo, malaki yung chance yan, malaki yung ano niyan sa function niya sa
Correct, correct.
education. Okay? 'Di ba? So Sir Carlo, no? Yun, I hope that you can think about that. We know you're busy. You're doing so much things, okay? But sir, teachers now, we can't give you an answer yet. Syempre, kailangan natin i-arrange ulit yan kay Sir Carlo. But Sir Carlo, any like small possibility?
Well, definitely, no. I can show you how lessons are created because teachers, this cannot be done in one sitting. Definitely, this is a new skill, and it even with the greatest, the best instructor who will teach you, if you will not practice, kailangan nyo kasi mag-practice. You need that practice. So, well, I can show you how to create a lesson and how to collect data, and yeah, that's doable. I'll be willing, much very happy. Yeah.
Maraming salamat. Sir Jambi, nagtagumpay na naman tayo sa webinar, na buong webinar sa loob ng webinar.
Grabe.
As always sa mga teachers natin. Sir Carlo, we well appreciated. No? Maraming salamat. At again, Sir Carlo, hindi lang kasi talaga to. Actually, nakakatuwa po yung mga teachers natin kayo na sa chat, no? Kasi hindi nila to iniisip para sa kanila. Iniisip nila to para sa kanilang mga estudyante. Okay? Ganun po ka ano no ka selfless ang ating mga teachers. Mga ganitong tool, hindi nila iniisip dahil gagaling akong gumamit ng technology. Lagi nilang iniisip, gagaling ako at therefore gagaling yung mga estudyante ko. So, maraming salamat. So, abang natin yung teachers, no? Abang natin kung kailan ulit natin ma-invite si Sir Carlo definitely for a more comprehensive walkthrough of the use of chatbot in delivering lessons for in distance learning. Okay? So teachers, ready tayo for some questions. Baka meron po kayong mga questions dyan.
Sir
Okay?
Franco, may nagpaparamdam sa sa
Ayo nga.
comment.
Yes.
May payuwi.
Dito. Yes. Shout out to Teacher Pao. Nasa chat natin ngayon si Teacher Pao, no? And monitoring our chat, no? Hindi siya ngayon naka-live. Okay? Pero anyway, maraming salamat. Again, teachers. Okay? Wala po ba tayong questions? Puro pasasalamat, Sir Carlo, no? Thank you so much. Kay umuulan ng pasasalamat. At they're looking forward na raw sa comprehensive walkthrough. Ayan. Ayan. We'll work on that sa teachers, no? Okay? Ay, Sir Carlo, kanina merong isang tanong. Old feeling na sagot to, no? Yung unang-una, isa sa mga pinakaunang lumabas na katanungan kanina ay para lang ma-emphasize natin sa mga teachers, no, is that kahit ba yung free data, nag-work talaga si chatbot at magagawa ng student yung lesson?
Yes, with free data, again, chatbots work. They absolutely fine. Just no images, no GIFs, no videos. Your saving grace to make it more engaging is use emojis. Yeah, emojis are free. It makes in business, emojis increase engagement by 30%. So what more? These are adults you're talking to adults. What more with students? So that's your saving grace for free data. Use emojis.
Yun, tama, no? So, ano lang, no? Anticipation lang, siguro, no? Sir Jambi, Sir Carlo, na kapag alam mo, walang connection masyado yung mga students mo, huwag ka nang maglagay ng sobrang daming ng mga content, ng video, ng mga GIFs, no? Para makikita ng mga students mo. Pero siguro, Sir Carlo, pag mga text lang, mga instructions, mga ganon, definitely. Images, hindi rin naglo-load, sir, no? Or kaya naman ng image? Hindi rin, no? Hindi rin, okay. So, talagang text lang talaga. And some other, yun. So, anticipation lang tayo, teachers, no? Magagawa pa rin natin ng paraan. And siguro, ang pinaka-importante dito, teachers, that experiment. Okay? Mag-try tayo during this break. Let's try it with our friends, like how Sir Carlo tried with his friends, no, bago niya to i-launch. Okay? So, Sir Jambi, ayan na. I-try mo na, no? At willing naman kami, Sir Jambi. Kami ang iyong students. Oo,
Na
magiging student mo kami, Sir Jambi.
pero Sir Franco, may naisip lang ako bigla. Ah, sana, i-consider din 'to ng admin para sa mga inset. I don't know kung napapansin mo na ano, 'di ba we're all about, decreasing screen time for our students, et cetera, focusing on their mental health. And then mag i-in-service training tayo ng buong week, buong araw nakaano yung mga teachers sa ano, sa naka-synchronous meeting sila. So ito puwede ring alternative to ano, in-service trainings. Mas ano pa, interactive pa.
Yun. Tama, no? Thank you. Tama, no? At ayun nga, sabi nga dito ni Sir Christian, as Christian Tumbaga, ang layo na ng inabot ng teaching tools from overhead projector. Ano overhead projector? Hindi ko na yata ito na-upbeat. Overhead projector to
Wow.
chatbots sa messenger. Ay,
Mawawala yung
denial,
picture
no?
mo, Franco.
On denial. Wala, hindi pa lang namin na-access yan. Anyway,
For sure meron din
sir,
sa
meron lang
OPEC.
dito? Oo, sa UP ko na nakita yan eh. Nung pumasok ako ng UP. Wala talaga sa amin yan sa probinsya na. Anyway, kay Teacher Manolita White, ano ang masasabi nyo, Sir Carlo, sa Bot My Work chatbot builder?
Okay. To be honest, Ma'am Manolita, I have no idea what bought my work, the platform itself, but regardless of platform, they all provide the same thing. You can gather data, you can give out information. Ang pinagkatalo lang nila where they differ is more on the integration, and sometimes the monthly fee is expensive. Okay, Bot My Work is not familiar with me, but definitely that is a platform that can provide information and gather data. So if you know how to use that, then you can use that. At the end of the day, it's making it engaging for your students.
Okay. Yan, maraming salamat, Sir Carlo. And this one is from Sir Orlando Junior Padin. Sir Carlo, I am a mathematics teacher. How can I include mathematical symbols in chatbot?
Okay, as long as you have a text version of those symbols, like let's say, square root, function signs, all of those, inside the platform chat race, you can allow computations, and mathematics is actually possible. Let me show you. Can I just share my screen again? Sorry. Okay lang po ba?
Sir, go ahead po.
Where is my phone? Okay, I have here from a teacher. This is a math teacher, one of my students. Okay, she used pictures here. Ayan, use siya ng pictures. Well, she's just starting, but this is possible. For what's this? For text, definitely you will have to look for other symbols, mathematical symbols, you will need to look for a text sample of that. Like kung pwede siya malagay sa text as a message, then you can use that. Again, I have created the calculator already inside the chatbot, and it's possible. So with calculator, you have addition, subtraction, and everything, all those cosine, sines, mathematical functions. That's possible inside chatbot. You can do that. But for text, you have to look for a text equivalent for it.
Dito po may sharing si Teacher Chinky. It depends on the keyboard you use, but you can search for the symbols in Google and copy-paste them to the chatbot.
Yes. Thank you, Teacher Chinky.
Yan, ganyan kami, Sir Carlo, dito talagang yung community ay tulungan. It's a collaborative webinar, no? Tulong-tulungan talaga kami dito. And again, That's what. At siguro Sir Carlo, no, baka pwede rin nilang explore yung image, no. Convert your isulat or ilagay niyo yung equation or mga symbols niyo or whatever equation that is in an image, okay? Tapos insert it as an image maybe as a reference kung hindi talaga siya pwedeng ilagay dun sa as a text, no, sa chat natin. Okay? That should also work. Sir Carlo, although nasagot na rin ni Teacher Dokisa Marie, baka ano rin to, mayroon kang pwedeng sabihin. This is from Teacher Jacel Modena. Good evening po sa lahat. Ask ko lang po Sir Carlo kung chat trace po ba, hindi siya conflict kung gumagamit ng ibang chatbot na like if there's already a page for business.
Okay. If you're using 2 chatbots in one page, definitely your page is going to be prone to bannings. Facebook is sensitive. Once you put a third application up in your page, Facebook is quite strict with you already. What you want is, let me transfer here. Yeah, para nakaharap na ako, sorry. What you want is that one chatbot, one page, one chatbot. Yun lang yan. That's basic rule for Facebook. Yeah. No conflict for if you have another page using ManyChat, okay lang. And page B is chat race, no problem. That's fine.
Thank you, Sir Carlo. Sir Javi, may questions ka pa ba or anything? Insights, reactions? Mukhang wala ng questions from the audience. Okay.
Hindi, excited na lang ako for the walkthrough.
Yes, abangan natin po yan, teachers. Again, we will try our best to negotiate a date with Sir Carlo kasi sobrang busy rin po ni Sir Carlo kasi medyo madami rin siyang mga sessions, workshops, na binibigay sa mga teachers, okay? So siguro Sir Carlo, since wala naman ng mga questions, okay? Last question siguro to, okay? At interested ako dito din, no? Ito kay from Sir Christian Tumbaga. Sir Franco, hindi po ako makasagot. Sir Carlo na lang. Sir Carlo, pwede po ba sa chatbot si chatbot sa Google Chat?
Okay, Google Chat. Google is rolling out a chatbot soon. Okay, in Google Messenger Business soon. So the developer of ChatRace is soon integrating it. And it's gonna be possible. Anything with conversation that's possible. If you have Viber, Slack, Telegram, you can do that. It all differs in policies of the platform na kinakabitan ng chatbot. So for Facebook, they're strict. For Viber, you can every second mag-blow out ka ng promotion for 24/7, no problem. Problem mo na, bablock ka ng user. That's your only problem. So, but yeah, Google Chat is coming, I think, if I remember right, 4th quarter of this year. And lastly, you can integrate Google as well, with just like how I did YouTube. I have some samples of Google Slides inside my chatbot. Yeah, so that's really possible. Okay? Yeah.
Siyempre, tuwan-tuwa isang bata.
Sinet up mo yan, Sir Franco, ha?
Uy, hindi. Sir Christian, no? Hindi ko yan sinet up. Tanong talaga ni Sir Christian yan. Hindi kami nagme-message. Hindi ko siya message sa Facebook Messenger, no? Pero good job, Sir Christian, for bringing it up and surfacing. Yeah. So, mga Team Google dyan, let's stay Team Google. No? Just kidding. Sir Carlo, yun na siguro yung last question natin, for tonight. And again, Teacher Sir Carlo, maraming salamat. And siguro to show our appreciation to you for spending your time with us. Do receive this certificate of appreciation, which will be read. The citation will be read by our administrator, Sir Jambi.
Oh my God, my eyes. Certificate of appreciation, of course, is respectfully awarded to Mr. Carlo Manyala for sharing his knowledge and expertise in the recently concluded webinar entitled Introduction to Chatbot, delivering lessons via Facebook Messenger. Awarded on this day, July 15, 2021, signed by the administrators of Kaagapay Teacher Support. Maraming maraming salamat sa iyo, Sir Carlo.
Thank you
Yan.
po
Thank
very
you, maraming.
much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Sir Carlo. Siguro, Sir Carlo, before you go, before we let you go, no, at nakapagpahinga na rin po kayo, siguro we'll just simply ask first like a message of hope maybe and encouragement to our teachers as we move forward to the pandemic, second pandemic school year.
Okay, teachers, just one message to all of you. Don't stop learning. Just keep on learning because our students are in different times. Hindi natin sila ka-vibes talaga. We adapt to their environment, learning environment. So we have to adjust. What we had during our years of education is different from today. And that is a fact. It always changes. So personal development, professional development is a must. Yun lang po.
Agree. No? Here, Sir Carlo. And again, maraming salamat po. No? So teachers, magpapaalam na po tayo kay Sir Carlo at para po makapagpahinga na siya. And we'll again update you with the schedule for our
Sir
complete
Carlo ata.
comprehensive walkthrough.
May gig
Yes.
si Sir Carlo.
May gig pa yata, no? Grabe yung ano niya, yung spectrum ng kanyang ng skills si Sir Carlo from tech to music, no? Siguro next time, by the way, no, baka ma-invite natin Sir Jambi sa page mo, sa channel mo, baka pwede ma-invite si Sir Carlo, 'di ba? So again, Sir Carlo, maraming salamat. We'll see you
Sir
again
Carlo.
here at Kaagapay Teacher Support. Okay, so
Salamat,
teachers will
sir.
now
Salamat.
Thank
say
you.
goodbye to Sir Carlo and we'll
Have
park
a
him
good
now at
night, teachers.
Maraming salamat, Sir Carlo. Okay, so our next speaker, yeah, is Sir Jambi. Maraming salamat, teachers, no? Yun, by the way, no, bukod saan talaga, no, Sir Jambi, okay? By the way, bago tayo magkwentuhan, no, ibigay muna natin ang evaluation link ng ating mga teachers para makapag-evaluate na sila para sa session na to. Pero, Sir Jambi, bago tayo pa-evaluate, no, I'd like to just invite our teachers, okay? For our next session, which is something you don't want to miss also, no? Siyempre, lahat ng mga
Sure.
session sa
At hindi
KTS,
rin
hindi
to
mo dapat ma-miss.
parang question ni Teacher Pau.
Yes, so ito yung session na si Teacher Pau lang ang available kaya wala po kami no. On Saturday it will be facilitated, moderated and hosted no by our beloved co-administrator Teacher Pau. Yeah. So teachers, we're inviting you on our Saturday event that's on digital education, what it means for teachers and students. And we are lucky, very lucky teachers no that a founder of an educational consulting are really active, a big educational consulting in the US, okay? Will be gracing our event on Saturday, okay? And Sir Jambi, just like always, no, sacrifice na naman to sa resource speaker because our session on July 17 will be 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's going to be 1 a.m. to 3
Oh,
a.m.
no.
sa side niya,
Wow,
okay? Sa
grabe.
US, okay? Oh, so grabe sila, no? And Sir Jambi, you know what? Okay, ito ay we were able to communicate with Dr. Desiree Alexander via email. No, no hush hush, no anything, no nothing talaga. Just ask when is it, what do you expect it to deliver, and that's it. Okay, it's booked and it's been finalized, and we're going to have her here at Kaagapay Teacher Support on Saturday. So wag po na tayong mamimiss teachers, no? Kung ang lahat po ng details natin teachers could be found at our Kaagapay Teacher Support page. Punta lang po tayo doon. Just click going to the event so that you'll be notified, okay? And set reminder to the YouTube video, okay? Or your YouTube live stream link, okay? So, Sir Jambi, ito na ang ating evaluation link para sa araw na to.
Teacher Pau?
Pakitry naman.
Na?
Pakitry, Teacher Pau, kung nag-work. Ay, sorry. Tama ba ako? July Series P3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, P3. Okay. So, check natin kung nag-work yan. Siyempre, may mga hindi nag-work. Lagi na lang ako kinakabahan. Minsan, kasi nahalo-halo ko, Sir Jambi, yung mga evaluation link. Kaya,
Correct. Check niyo po
Well,
kung tama
anyway,
ulit yung speaker
ah,
sa ano.
ayan tama din, sure. Hindi ako naglagay, tinanggal ko. Yung name pa. Kasi isa lang naman speaker natin for today. I usually put two speakers kapag ano, no, pag dalawa yung speaker natin. Ayan. We're just waiting for confirmation if the link can be accessed, okay? Para po magawa natin ng parang. Pero anyway, Sir Jambi, no, gusto ko lang i-share. Kasi dapat wala ako actually sa session na to, no? Kasi live stream manager lang talaga ako dapat. I'll stay in the backstage para makapagpahinga ako. Kasi sobrang umulan ng actually, umulan ng payo,
Sermon.
umulan
Umulan ng sermon
sermon,
sa'yo.
yes, oo. Madami nag-sermon sa akin sa chat 'no, kasi nag-post ako. Kasi talagang medyo nakakatakot talaga yung nangyari. Hindi naman like matagal 'no, I don't think, the participants of the training kagabi napansin nila because, I turned off my camera momentarily as well. And then, I tried to ano 'no, to really ano, stick with the session, okay? At nakaraos naman, okay? Kaya lang nakakatakot kagabi is that talagang after nung training na after ko i-meet si Sir Carlo no, for the tech run, wala na akong maalala. Like, I didn't even know how I entered the house kasi 'di ba, yung workplace natin is outside, okay, sa labas, okay?
Binuhat kita.
I can't sabi ko na, eh. So yun, hindi ko na ano 'no, yun okey na raw, okey, working na raw yung link at saka mukhang tama naman, yan, okey? So yun 'no, so but I decided na rin siguro Sir Jambi to show up 'no, in our session for today para lang ma-comfort yung mga teachers natin that sent, some,
Buhay pa po,
worrisome,
buhay pa.
messages, oo, na
Buhay
okey naman
buhay
po
pa
ako
po.
teacher. Yes, buhay pa ako
Pero
teachers na
pero
yan.
Sir Franco, baka lang may mga hindi nakakita ng iyong, announcement kanina. Ano yung wala mo after this?
Today wala yung, supposedly session 4 namin with, the Google Workspace for Education fundamental training for the GCL1. So wala pong session today. The session will be moved tomorrow, same time at 7:30 to 9:30 PM. Yan
Malay
po,
niyo gawin ni
okay?
Sir Francong ano, chatbot.
At Sir Jambi, yung pala iniisip ko. We might set up a chatbot for KTS. Para pag meron silang mga inquiries, alam na nila, for example, kung saan ka pupunta, pag kailangan mo ng resources, it'll bring you to our website kapag kailangan mo ng mga
Correct.
ng magtanong. Okay? So we will set up our own chatbot kay KTS. So, syempre, magpapatulong tayo sa expert, no, kay Sir Carlo para
Para
gawin yan.
para hindi
Okay?
mo kailangang
Magpapa-coach tayo.
mag-reply ng 2 AM.
Oo, ako ang ano, magpapaano ako kay Sir Carlo, magpapa-schedule ako ng coaching time, okey? Kasi alam ko nagco-coach si Sir Carlo, eh, okey? Para ma-set up natin yung chatbot for KPS, okey? At siyempre Sir Jambi, pati sa ano mo, sa business mo 'no, sa, hosting, okey, and singing,
Ah,
okey? So, teachers, baka meron po kayong mga events diyan, okey, make sure po natin na baka puwedeng invite. Pero again 'no, next year pa, hindi pa lalabas Sir Jambi
oo,
hangga't
hindi ako lang.
hindi pa tayo fully vaccinated at saka wala pa tayong herd immunity. So, dito muna kami sa bahay, okay? So, yan teachers, yan, maraming salamat for today and we hope that you benefited from our session for today. Um, I apologize by the way Sir Jambi no to our teachers, okay? Kasi yung certificates from last session got a little bit late but I'll be sending them tomorrow once I get fully rested, okay? And
Walang
then
pinang-reference dapat.
yes, oo. 5 to 7 days teachers. I'll deliver your certificates via email, okay? In 5 to 7 days. Yeah. Maraming salamat po teachers, okay? Um, yun, okay? Yun, oo, yun. Ang ganda ng mga comment niya nun, Teacher Miriam Espino. Sana makita ni Sir Carlo yung comment ni Teacher Miriam Espino. Okay?
Oo
Mapapangiti
naman,
si Sir
lead
Carlo. Kahit
lead actor si
akala
Sir
ko ako.
Carlo.
Oo.
Hindi
Yes, so
ikaw.
ako yung oo, akala ko ako, sabi ko matutuwa na ako tapos bigla, ay yung speaker pala natin yan. Oo, mahirap tapatan si Sir Carlo, no? Anyway, teachers, maraming salamat for today. And we'll see you on Saturday. Please, wag nating mawala, okay? For details, punta lang tayo sa KTS page para sa details ng ating session on Saturday. So maraming salamat, teachers. We'll see you on Saturday.
Good luck po sa mga virtual grants.
Ay, yes, oo. Yan. Good luck po, teachers. Ingat po tayo. Magpahinga din po tayo, teachers, kay after ng virtual graduation natin. Pero for those who are preparing, good luck po sa atin. Bye, teachers.
Bye
Have a nice
po.
evening. Have a nice dinner din po.